How's it going, guys? The atypical gamers. I'm Jack, and today I have a very exciting video for you guys. This is going to be my first Call of Duty Advanced Warfare commentary. So I have a little gameplay in the background. It is some UPLINK gameplay, which is the game mode that's like Griffball. It's really fun. So I have a bit of gameplay from that. I did okay in that match, and I used the MP11, which is, I am loving that gun. That'll definitely be in a future class setup, because it is a really fun gun to use. You can just kind of run around with it, and, you know, just run and gun. It's fun. It's a fun time. But this video is basically just going to be a kind of first thoughts on the game. I played it yesterday, and I kind of compiled a list of pros and cons that I experienced. So this is not a full review. A full review will come out once I've had time to actually, like, realize some of the bad things with the game. But for now, this is just my initial thoughts on the game. So yeah, let's start off with the cons, I guess. There's not too many of them, only about 2. And the first one, which isn't that big of a deal, honestly, but it's Target Finder. I don't know why they brought back Target Finder. It's just Target Finder. Nobody likes Target Finder. Really, it's the most newbie attachment ever. Like, all you have to do is point at the little squares and shoot. So I have no clue why they brought that back. It's not that big of a deal. I haven't seen too many people using it yet, but I imagine within the next week or so, I'm going to see, like, at least 1 or 2 people using Target Finder LMG as a game, which is not very fun to see. But the second con is the guns. The gun balance is great, don't get me wrong, but the gun, like, I guess, names and the guns they brought back are kind of, a lot of them are recycled. They brought back a lot of guns from previous Call of Duties, the AK-12, the ARX-160. There's a bunch of them that they just kind of recycled from COD Ghost or other Call of Duties, which I wasn't too happy about. I kind of thought they were going to just completely start over, have a completely new arsenal, but they brought back some of the guns, which I was like, that was okay to see. But that's pretty much it for the cons. There were very few things I didn't like about the game after playing it for a couple hours, but this is not a full review, obviously. I'm just in that phase where it's just everything's new and everything's awesome. So yeah, here's some of the pros. Well, a lot of the pros, actually. The first one is the score streak system. I knew this was going to be great because I love the score streak system from Black Ops 2. But the streaks are so cool. They're so creative. Like, there's like the laser beam thing. I forgot what it's called. The Vulcan. It shoots like a laser beam from space. It's awesome. It's like the Loki, except it's not as good as the Loki. And there's also like the Goliath, which is this giant mech suit. It's really fun. So the streaks, they're just great. The movement in the game is just so fun. It's really fast paced. It's fun. It has that Titanfall kind of feel with all the jumping and stuff and acrobatics that you can do. And it's it's really vertical, and you need to have a lot of map knowledge, I feel, kind of. I'm starting to think that you need lots of map knowledge, just because the way you move around the map and the way you position yourself is really important to how well you do. I kind of figured that out after my first game or so. The first couple games, I was just running down on the bottommost levels, and everyone was just above me shooting down at me, and I pretty much stood no chance. So you kind of have to know all the positioning, and it makes for a really fun game. A lot of movement and stuff, and it's really fast paced, and you can do a lot of like kind of juking sort of moves. So that's really fun. The graphics are fantastic on the next gen consoles. I'm playing it on the Xbox One. Really great. It looks amazing. And then the final pro I had, there's a ton more, but these are the main ones I found. The final pro is there is a lack of camping going on so far. I don't know if I just jinxed it or something, but it seems like the maps are big enough and the movement is so fast-paced that it destroys the possibility for camping. I mean, if you're going to camp, you're going to get, like, maybe 1 or 2 kills a game if you do that, because the maps, they're too big. I know everyone was complaining about the maps being too big in COD Ghost, but now that they have the advanced movement and stuff, it really doesn't make that big of a difference. I actually think it's better with the bigger maps. So that really there's not really a possibility for camping too much to happen in this game. So I think that's a really great thing. I finally figured out a way to get rid of it, and the gun balance too seems really just great. It's perfect as of now. I haven't really experienced any overpowered weapons. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Those are some of the things I thought about the game when I first played it. So if any of you guys have something you would like to add, I guess just leave that in a comment down below. And also I'll be releasing a class setup probably either tonight or tomorrow morning or something like that. Probably going to be a rushing class setup, so that'll most likely include the MP11. But I'll make a class setup video. So that's pretty much it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and peace.